Good day. Here are the equipment needs. I'm going to try and add this in the beginning because I know sometimes we get scrambling a little bit for that. So protractor, compass, scrap paper for notes, whatever kind of paper you use for notes. I'm trying to do a little better job of being kind to Mother Earth, so I'm trying to use some scrap paper. So we're going to do some constructions today. Alright, so we're going to construct, the first construction we're going to do is congruent angles. Congruent angles. And the shorthand for that is congruent angles. Alright, so shout out to Lucas Muller. We're going to go ahead and break this down from a fundamental standpoint. So here we go. Just draw an angle. I'd like it to be fairly large, and I'm going to start with acute. Okay, so there is my angle. Okay, first thing to drawing a congruent angle is just go ahead and start with a ray. So I'll tilt it a little bit just to give you a little bit of a different look and show you it doesn't have to like line up perfectly or anything like that. Okay, and then what you do is put your compass on the vertex of the angle we are copying or we are creating an angle from, and then I'm just gonna nice semicircle right there without changing this protractor angle or width, excuse me, compass angle or width. I'm just going to bring it right down here and put it on the vertex, what's going to be the vertex, and then I'm going to go ahead and mark a semicircle, maybe a quarter of a circle, something like that, right down there. Okay, then I come and now I'm going to measure the angle. So here's what I've got. There's my measurement of that angle right at where that arc intercepts. So I'm on the intersection here, I'm on the intersection here, pretty close. So then I'm just going to take that down here without opening it and mark right here. Alright, you've got an intersection here, and this is measured. We've copied that measure down. So now I'm going to take this point, which is going to be our vertex, and connect these dots with my protractor. Alright, so let's see how we did. So we've got this guy right here. To me that looks pretty much like 41 degrees. Alright, and this guy down here, and 42. Alright, so you know, not terrible, not perfect, not terrible, you know, kind of plus or minus 2 degrees is what we're looking for now. And then let's label A, B, C, D, E, F. So we'll say measure of angle A, B, C is the same as, I don't know, let's just say angle ABC. Let's not do the measure. Let's do ABC. Angle ABC is congruent to angle DEF. So, you know, not perfect, not terrible. That's a good place to start with constructing congruent angles. So, here's what I want you to do. I want you to go ahead and I want you to try to construct congruent obtuse angles, and if you get through that, and then we're going to define steps for use some shorthand that we already defined up here. Congruent angle construction. Alright, das ist gut. Das ist gut, yeah. Alright, hit it, and we'll check back in a little bit. Alright, so we'll have gone through that out of the .cam with your work and define that. So let's move on to angle bisector. So now we're going to an angle bisector. Alright, so in order to do that, we're going to start by drawing an angle. So let's just draw an angle, a large acute angle like we did before. Okay, all good. So this one to me is definitely the simpler of the two. So I'm just going to put my compass on the vertex and then maybe open it like 2/3 of the way of that ray. That ray that's showing. Okay, so all we do is arc it. Okay, and without changing anything, hop to the intersection. Arc it. This intersection and arc it. Okay. So just open it up, you know, fairly wide right here. The intersection. Their intersection. It's choppy, isn't it? But it works. Go. Those guys up. Maybe a little bit. I don't know how good that line is. Let's try that line. There we go. Look a little better. Maybe not. We'll find out. Measure the large angle. Wow, pretty much looks like 40. Pretty close. Maybe not. Line those two pieces up. Yeah, call that 40. So, large angle is 40. Let's measure the smaller angle. I didn't even have to move it. And yeah, 21, 20, somewhere in there. Okay, so bisector, they should each be the same. So that would imply that's 19, but let's just call it both 20. Alright, so that is an angle bisector. Bisect is, what is dissect? And I don't even know if that's spelled right. But when you dissect, you cut something up. So when you bisect, you cut in. Bicycle is 2. There's your bicycle picture. I don't even know. There's some kind of frame here. Kind of handlebars there. It's okay. So that's what that should look like. So same thing. Let's construct And let's do acute this time. Acute angle bisector. Construct an acute angle bisector and define steps. Steps and tips for doing so. Alright. So that is that. We'll come and check back with you guys in a few and collaborate, come together, put it in your language, and move forward. Alright, that'll pretty much do it. There's some homework that I'll break down in class, get you rolling with. Thanks for your attention and quality note taking, and we will see you guys soon.